So, hi, this is Josh Baker again. I've got my sister-in-law, Jessica Lewis, here with us. And Jessica, like myself, is a super Survivor fan. In fact, we were texting the other day and she was telling me that she has gone back through all of the seasons during this pandemic, during this time of extreme binging. So, Jess, I'm just going to jump right in with the question. So, you think about the elements of the game, especially at the end when they're talking to the final jury, right? Outwit, outlast, outplay. Tell me about one of those and something you think about me that addresses that particular part of gameplay.
Outlast. I've seen you outlast so many things in your life and conquer that. In particular, the infertility, 10 years of outlasting that. You know what I mean? And you conquered it like you've conquered every single thing in your life. So, yeah, I definitely think you're going to outlast. You're going to outwit and you're going to outplay, but you're going to outlast.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Was there something else?
Well, I just, the edge of extinction, if that comes into play, I just really think that if you get sent there, I'm not saying that you will.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be hard for you at all. Granted, it would be hard, but I've seen you do things in your life that are way harder.
Gotcha. Yeah, and infertility is definitely one of them. So tell me, Survivor, the players. Tell me a player that you think I might be like.
So surprisingly, I went through the players and I was like, who is Josh most like? And honestly, I think it's Chris Underwood. I know that's crazy.
Yeah.
But he is so freaking clever. To do what he did with Rick Devens was absolutely unbelievable. Had he not done that, he wouldn't have won. Rick Devens was going to win. He was my player. I was like Rick Devens all the way. But I could see you going to the extinction or something and coming back with something unbelievably spectacular like that. It blew everyone's mind. Had he not done that, he would not have won.
Yeah,
that's incredible. He put everything on the line.
Yeah, that was definitely a huge gamble, a very calculated gamble, but it was a winner's move. It truly was.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was thinking of. What are you? Your whole life revolves around calculating numbers. You're a numbers guy.
Yeah.
You have this. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, shows like this, reality shows, they rely on their participants because, with the exception of Jeff Probst and sometimes medical personnel and the one time last season when Kelly had the interaction with the cameraman, it's the players that tell the story. It is the players that tell the story. So tell me why you think casting me on the show, maybe I would be an interesting or a funny or something like that. What about me would make people want to watch and would allow me to tell that story?
I think that, I hate to keep going back to the infertility, but I've seen you have so much compassion in your life. To have, gone through infertility and wanted children for so long, for 10 years, your whole life through ministry and working with children for that whole 10 years. That's all your life was. So I think compassion for sure. You're funny as hell. Okay, so we've heard your stories. Please go to YouTube and watch his story. And I think that you're going to be able to relate to people, and not just people our age. It's going to be younger people. You work with college age people. You work with a whole variety of people. And I think that you are going to be able to have a special connection to those people, which may get you in the end. You'll have to, watch out for that for sure.
Yes, absolutely. So, what's a strength that I would bring to Survivor gameplay?
I think you're physically strong. You are the most competitive person I know. I don't think anybody's beat you in anything. If they have a blood versus water, I am rooting for you and Alicia. Like, I'm already plotting for your next Survivor game. So once you win this time, we'll bring back Alicia and show them what you're really made of. Because that would be epic. But now I forgot the.
No, a strength.
Yeah. Okay, so I said your compassion, you're hilarious, and I think you step back and watch people, so you're gonna have a perspective that no one else does. I think you're gonna be able to interact and have a perspective that no one else does, for sure, and bring your humor.
Yeah, you gotta
being able to connect so many people of different ages and different backgrounds. I think you've got it.
Gotcha. So I know when we were talking before, you said you kind of forgot your weakness, but I'm going to go back to it. I want to put you on the spot, even if you still have forgotten it. Tell me something you think is a weakness that I might have to avoid or keep in mind.
I think maybe trusting too much, or maybe trusting too little. You know what I mean? Which is a catch-22, trusting too much or trusting too little. And possibly not, I don't know.
Well, I think that's a good one, because I can definitely see that, especially in this season with Sarah and Tony, right? The first time they played together, she trusted him too much. And the second time she played, she learned from that. But this time she's playing with him. I'm really interested in tonight's episode. So tonight is April 29th, just for the producers, if you're wondering when in the season we are. I'm really interested to see what she does tonight. I know she's mad, but how does that play out?
Yes, because we all know how that works out. You can be mad, but you still may have to bring that person with you till the end.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Jessica. I'm going to stop the recording, but I really appreciate you being on with me.